don't worry. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do and flip out, man. How you guys doing tonight? All I want to know is who's going with me? Who's coming with me? You going with me? Are you going with me? You going with me? You're coming with me. All right. So I opened a mystery booster box the other night, and I'm going to open another one. The question is, which one has the mana crypt in it? I didn't get one the other night. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Is this the one with the mana crypt in it? Ooh, I don't know. It might be. We're going to have to find out. All right. So let's push this guy off to the side here somewhere. Somewhere. All right. Let's find out if there's a mana crypt in here. Getting serious. Okay. So, have you guys had a chance to draft this and or open this set yet? So, I opened the box the other day, and after I opened it, I was like, God, there's got to be like close to $200 worth of value here. I was wrong. There was like $400 worth of value in there. Of course, the prices are fluctuating quite a bit right now, so take that with a grain of salt, obviously. Let's get these packs out of here. So, but still, there is a lot of value in this set. I want to put them in order. We'll make sure they're in order, because I know somebody out there is probably like, dude, do them in order. We're trying to map the boxes. So, if you do map the boxes, let me know. If I helped, let me know. If I did help, definitely let me know what the mapping is, so I can check it out. So, anyways, because I got a few more, just in case. So, the prices on these have gone up quite a bit. They were selling for under 100 at pre-release, and now they're already, lowest you can find them for is 150 if you can find them. So they've gone up a lot already. There's a lot of value in here. There's $5 and $10 commons in here. Once I added up all the value on everything, once I scanned all the cards into a scanner, I actually had a bigger stack of rares and mythics that were in the valuable pile than I had in the bulk pile, which has never happened with a set before. So that was pretty interesting. They did a pretty good job with putting a lot of value in here. It's kind of a weird random mix of cards. Cards that it's not like a Masters set where you get all these really awesome playable cards, but it's got a lot of really good stuff, and there's a lot of like really weird value cards in here. So anyway, Gustcloak Skirmisher, Tereshi's Grasp, Decision Paralysis, Vigian Graph Mage, Disowned Ancestor, Ghostly Changeling, Gutter Snap, he's a good little guy, fun little card, Prophetic Ravings, Undo Giant, Hunt the Weak, and our multicolor is a Cauldron Dance. Nothing exciting there. Bowmap Bizarre Bards, terrible. Chromatic Star, there we go. In our artifact slot, we got a Chromatic Star. This is one of the like $5 commons. Ooh, All Is Dust. Nice little rare there. And a Kodesh Shredder for our foil. I'm going to put the Chromatic Star over here, even though I know it's worth money. Just because there's so many cards in this set worth money, it's kind of futile to try and sort it out while you're opening the box. So we'll sort them later. Core Skyfisher, Gideon's Lawkeeper, Labyrinth Guardian, Curiosity, Dousing Gloom, Trespasser's Curse, Quakefoot Cyclops, Card Ape, I love Card Ape, Territorial Baloth, Hunter's Ambush, and Storm Chaser Chimera is our multicolor card. That's like the one slot that I think is a little bit weak, is the multicolor slot. Seems to be a little, kind of, Sunset Pyramid in the artifact slot, Timely Reinforcements, and Wheel of Fate. So this is and then a Grand Architect rare foil. There we go. So we got our first rare foil finally. The other box was pretty disappointed with how few rare and mythic foils we got, considering how many there is in the set. So this is basically a suspend wheel of. Oh god, yeah, I'm forgetting it right now. The original wheel, whatever it is, it's really, it's like 5 a.m. here right now. Each player discards his or her hand, then draws 7 cards. So, Wheel of Fortune? What am I? Oh, God. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. So, how are you guys liking this set? Let me know in the comments. I was able to draft it Friday night at my local game store, and it was a blast. Celestial Crusader, Skyhunter Skirmisher, Windkin Raiders, Vapor Snag, Subtle Strike, Dread Drone, good old Fireball at the uncommon slot, which is kind of weird. Distemper of Blood, or of the Blood, Nest Invader, and Blossom Dryad. Giant Baiting is our multicolor card. Oh, that name cracks me up. Good old Juggernaut. This is apparently the Battle Bond version of the Juggernaut, even though Juggernaut's been around since day one. The Brimstone Mage, and our first mythic, the Sliver Hive Lord. Look at that. And then a Mindslaver for another rare foil. See? This is how I would expect the boxes to go more, because there's so many rare and mythic foils. I was kind of disappointed that we got so many common foils. However, after the video was over and I started adding up the value on those common foils were worth a lot of money. There was some like $11 common foils in there that I didn't even know about. I was like, I don't even know this card. So it's pretty wild how there's just some kind of just weird, obscure kind of value cards in this set. It's pretty wild how they did it. Good set. I definitely like it. I think they did a good job with it. Court Street Denizen, Sunlance, great card. Compelling Argument, Court Hasur, Bitter Revelation, Scarab Feast, Furnace Whelp, Lightning Bolt. There we go. Nice. At an uncommon slot, which is very weird, but it's a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's one of my favorite cards of all time. Root Out, Groundswell, Pillory of the Sleepless is our multicolor. Great Furnace is our land. Oh, that's not rare. That's an uncommon. I think that's common. Guided Passage is our rare. Champion of the Parish is our second rare. Ooh, and a Lumithread Field. It's a common foil, but I do love these Future Sight cards. I was kind of disappointed when they didn't continue this kind of border in more sets. I really like the border. I thought it was really cool. I thought when this first came out, everybody was paranoid that they were going to switch to this type of border permanently on all the cards. And everybody was like, oh, I don't like the mana thing being over here, the mana cost. It's so weird. But I like it. When I look back on them now, and I'm like, I kind of wish they had switched over to that. It looks a little more modern than the modern border. So kind of funny. Everybody thought for sure when Future Sight came out and there was a few of those cards in there with that crazy border that they were going to switch over to that border on everything. Everybody was all up in arms about it, like, oh, they shouldn't do that. It looks so goofy. If you didn't watch my other video, there is a pattern to these. I probably should go over that. So now that we're halfway, through the first stack. So there's going to be 2 of each color. There's going to be 2 white cards that can be common or uncommon, 2 blue cards that can be common or uncommon, 2 black cards, 2 red cards, and then 2 green cards. And then there's a multicolor slot. And then there's an artifact or land slot. And then you've got 2 slots that I don't remember. There's some kind of logic behind them, but you can get rares or mythics in those slots. And then there's your foil. So let's get into it. Cliffside Lookout, Cathar's Companion, Wistful Merfolk, Choking Tethers, Bladebrand, Lord of the Accursed, Wojek Bodyguard, Battle Rattle Shaman, say that 10 times fast, Solana Ledgewalker, Cruel Warrior, Neklevi is our multicolor, Heavy Herbalist is our artifact, Kargan Dragonlord is a mythic here, so we got another mythic, Whelming Wave is our rare, and then Delay is our Future Sight uncommon foil. So there you have it. So yeah, these are, there is a set order to these, and they are they did a pretty good job of figuring out how to sort them out to where they're actually pretty playable in draft. Undue Greathorn, Court Homunculus, Laboratory Maniac, that's a Ultimate Masters uncommon, Steady Progress, Bone Splinters, Smiting Helix, Leopard Spotted Jowl, Undying Rage, Wolfkin Bond, Airy Bowmasters, Mist Meadow Witch is our multicolor, our land is Sand Steep Citadel, and another mythic, the Maelstrom Archangel, and then Urza's Rage is our rare, and then another rare foil, the Norin the Wary from Time Spiral. So this is a little more reasonable. Like I said, I expected to get more rare mythic foils in the last box. What did we get? Like 1 or 2 rare foils, I think, in the whole box. No mythic foils, and just a few uncommons. Most of them were commons. Sheer Drop, Fortify, Murder of Crows, Thought Cast, good card. I remember that from the Mirrodin days. we could do some damage with that card back then. Murder, Death Denied, Granitic Titan, Wildfire Emissary, New Horizons, Basking Root Walla, he's a fun little guy. And our multicolor is Unlicensed Disintegration. Our land is Arcane Sanctum. We got a Martyr's Curse. Oh, that's right, there's a original border. That's what the 2 slots are. There's an original border, old school border, and then the modern border. And they could be uncommons, rares, or mythics, I believe. Or commons, I think. Martyr's Curse and Hornet's Nest is our rare. Then we got a Stalking Stones from Mirrodin, is our foil, uncommon. Good card. Uncommon slot. We all thought that should have been a rare land when it came out. I think it's just because the activation cost to turn it into a 3/3 is so high. If it had been like a 3 activation cost instead of a 6, I think this thing would have been a rare and probably worth a lot of money. Alright, so Stonehaven Medic, Moonlit Strider, Hinterland Drake, Counterspell, Fretwork Colony, Painful Lesson. Those are always the best ones. Inferno Jet. Hey, you remember those, right? Flame Tongue Kavu. Great little card. I used to stack him in a deck back in the day. Woodborne Behemoth. Desert Twister. OG kind of removal. Armadillo Cloak is our multicolor. Breaker of Armies is our artifact. Our old school border is a Centaur Glade. Boom Pile is our rare. Flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy all non-land permanents. Oh, and a Marrow-Gnar for the foil. Nice. Finally, a good value foil. Well, I don't know about the others. I could be wrong. We could have gotten a better foil, but the Marrow-Gnar I know is a valuable foil. So another foil rare. That's what I like to see. Lots of foil rares and mythics. That's how you want it. All right, so we're done with stack 1. Now we're on to stack 2, the middle one in the box. Let's see what we get. Caught in the Brights. Darksteel Mutation, Drag Under, Blue Elemental Blast, Way of the World, Gifted Aetherborn, Shattering Spree, Atarka Efreet, Ancestral Mask, Adventurous Impulse. Our multicolor is the High Spire Mantis. Our land is the Wirewood Lodge. And we got Perforus, nice. He's worth a couple bucks. That's a good one. Then we got a Mizzix Mastery. And we got a Balefire Liege for our foil. I think he's worth something too. Well, I'm not sure actually. I have no idea. And it's, like I said, it's like after 5 a.m. I could barely function right now, so. Anyways, the Perforus is awesome. I love Perforus. He's a great god card. This Balefire Liege can get really out of control. Really cool card. Marrow-Gnar is good. So we had a couple good packs in a row there. Can't complain about that. The main common we're looking for is Crop Rotation. That one's worth like $5. Conviction, and then the artifact that I already found in the first or second pack. Wall of Omens, Crushed Descent, Exclude, Flesh to Dust, Epicure of Blood, Bomber Corpse, Avarax, Lead by Example, Bristling Boar. Multicolor is Raging Sword Tooth. He can be fun. And a Field of Ruin for our uncommon. Oh, and a Lotus Petal. There we go. There's a common worth some money. That's nice right there. We'll put him up top. I do love the Lotus Petals. Meandering Tower Shell is our, is that a rare? Yep, rare. And then we got a Kulrath Knight is our foil, uncommon. All right, so that was a good pack too. Field of Ruin and a Lotus Petal in there. Nice. Not sure about the Tower Shell. I don't think that one's worth a whole lot. But the Lotus Petal makes up for it. Countless Gears Renegade, Core Sky Climber, Cures Dambreaker, Borrowing 100,000 Arrows, Zulaport. I wonder what the interest would be on that. Anyway, Zulaport, Chain Mage, Renegade's Getaway, Bombard. Is that Bombard? Yep, Bombard. Culligan Storm Singer. Not the Culligan card we were hoping for. Destructor Dragon, Explore, Flamekin Zillet, Zealot is our multicolor. Mortar Pot is our artifact. Contagion Clasp is our older card. Decree of Justice is our rare. And then Norn's Annex is our rare foil. So we're getting a lot more rare foils and mythic foils in this box than we did in the last one. So that's kind of more what I was hoping for with the last box. I was kind of, like I said, I was very surprised we didn't get more rare foils. Because there's actually more rares and mythics than there is commons and uncommons in the foil slot. Decommission, Aven Battle Priest, Charter Course. I don't know if I've said that once or 20 times yet, but just in case you hadn't heard any of the others. Aether Snipe, Unyielding Kramar, Hired Blade, Dragon Fodder, Mog War Marshal, Ravenous Lucrocata. God, look at that guy. That's an angry little puppy dog right there. He's got horse hooves. It's like weird. All right, anyway, Giant Spider. And our multicolor is the Gwillian Hedge Mage. Okay. Lightning Greaves, there we go. That's a good card. Good little uncommon card. Some value in there. Oh, and a Time Sieve. Look at that. That's, I believe that one's worth some good money. And then we got a Marin of Clen Nel Toth. Nice little mythic, and I think that one's also worth a few pennies. And then we got a Gleeful Sabotage as our foil common. So, not a bad pack there. Got the Lightning Greaves, Time Sieve, and the Marin all in one pack. We'll be okay with the foil common in that one. Yeah, we can't ask for everything. Gustwalker, Blessed Spirits, Shipwreck Looter, Brainstorm, great card. Covenant of Blood, Baleful Emmet, Direct Current, Roast, Lead the Stampede, Grazing Gladeheart, Thought Eraser, there you go. Thought Eraser's pretty popular. Good card. Temple of the False God, well, good card if you're playing it, not if you play against it. Chair of the Squirrel, nothing exciting there in our old school border. Then a Savage Knuckleblade. Oh, some of these names are goofy. That's our mythic. Oh, no, that's a rare. And then a Spellweaver Volute from Time Spiral, rare foil. That's a nice one. Pretty card. Yeah, I like that border. I wish they'd use that border a little more. What would be cool is if they did different borders for different rarities in a set. So like the old school border for the commons, and then the modern border for the uncommons, and then like the mythics do the Time Spiral border. Figure something out for the rares. That'd be pretty cool. Corpse Spearmaster, Heavy Infantry, Wind Strider, Cloud Elemental, Stab Wound, Walking Corpse, Gravitic Punch, Orcus Oriflamme, Woolly Loxodon, Kabu Climber. It's funny, this Orcus Oriflamme, I used to have a Kobold deck back in the day, because Kobolds were free casting costs, like 0/1 creatures and legends. And there was like 4 different ones, I think, 3 or 4 different ones. So you could build a whole deck around them. I had like Orcus Oriflammes and the one that gave them +1 defense and all that in the deck to try and pump them up. It's pretty funny. Kabu Climber and Croesus Charm is our multicolor. Tormod's Crypt, great card for our artifact. Questing Feldigriff for our old school rare. Night Howler for our new school rare. And Intruder Alarm, great. I was really hoping to get some of these. I love Intruder Alarm. This is a card I had a really cool deck built around when I sold my collection, and I was really on the fence about keeping that deck, but I wanted to be, cool to the guy that bought my collection, so I ended up including that deck, and now I really wish I hadn't, because that dude got one hell of a deal. Because yeah, today's value about 400 grand in cards. I sold them for $5 grand at the time, which was actually a pretty decent price. So he wasn't lowballing me or anything. He was giving me a good price. So I tried to give him everything I could, but I only ended up keeping 2 decks, and one was a cheaper deck. Well, it was at the time. It's not so cheap anymore. But the one really good deck I couldn't part with that worth a lot of money. That's the one I did the video for on my homepage there. Sparring Mummy, Exultant Sky Marcher, Predict. Great card. Brine Elemental. Reassembling Skeleton. He's a pain. He could be fun. Cursed Minotaur. Maximize Velocity. Summit Prowler. Seal of Strength. Commune with the Gods. Winding Constrictor is our multicolor. Copper Carapace is our artifact. An Energy Field from Urza's Saga is our rare. Dictate of Heliod is our other modern rare. And then we got a Nizumi Short Fang from Champions of Kamigawa rare foil. These were a really cool concept as well. I like the whole spin it around to make something different card. You know, you could flip it around. Of course, they took that further with the flip cards and the I think they started that in Innistrad. So, but these I thought were a great idea. I don't know why they didn't keep doing this. I thought this was genius. I like this better than the flip cards, because the flip cards you can't use in sleeves, and you got to have those little special flip token card things. Yeah, I don't really care for those. I think that was a much better idea. I don't know why they don't keep doing that or bringing that back. It's like they have good ideas and they do it once and then stop doing it. You know, the Time Spiral and Kamigawa blocks, they came up with a lot of cool ideas. That whole era was really fun. Winged Shepherd, Raptor Companion, Sir Eleonora. I'm kind of weirded out that they printed such recent sets in here, though. That's kind of unusual. Somber Hover Guard, Skeleton Archer, Carrion Feeder. He's fun. He's in that expensive deck that I did keep. My Infinite Combo deck. Torch Courier, Seismic Stomp, Gaea's Blessing. That's a good one. And Scatter the Seeds. Pollen Bright Wings is our multicolor. Not a bad card. Crystal Ball is our artifact. Enchanted Evening. There we go. That's a valuable card. We'll put that up there in the hits pile with the Lotus Petal there. Chasm Skulker. And then a Puka's Mischief. Another foil rare. So yeah, this is more what I expected. We're getting a lot of foil rares. All right, last stack. These videos are so long and I'm having so much fun going through all these crazy, random, weird cards. And I do love the older cards. Expose Evil, God's Willing, Humongulous Again, Amphin Pathmage, Cabal Therapy, Black Cat, Undo Champion, Frenzied Raptor, Eternal Witness. Yeah, great card. I love that card. Clip Swing. I don't like this art though. This art is terrible. I like the original art. The girl like bending down in the with the wearing the leaves. That was just beautiful art. This is a little too comic booky for me. I don't like it. I like the original art much better. Clip Wings. Lightning Helix is our multicolor card. That is a fun little guy. Thornwood Falls is our land. Ooh, Weathered Wayfarer is our rare. Good one. And Birds of Paradise, another good one. And then Suzuki. he's a good one. That's our foil uncommon. So Birds of Paradise, great card. I love that card. Birds of Paradise was like one of the most expensive cards back in the day, back in the revised days. That was one of the most expensive cards we had. I mean, that was up there close to Mox prices for a little while in the early days. All right, when revised came out, Moxes hadn't really gone up a lot because they just recently got cut from the set. So the Birds of Paradise remained in the set, and but it was almost up to those prices back then. Inquisitor's Ox, a Johnny's Pridemate. He's both fun and annoying at the same time. Nagging Thoughts. He's fun if you're using him, annoying if you're playing against him. Sage of Latinam, great little card. Fetid Imp, Daring Demolition, Outnumber, Firebolt, Quiet Disrepair, and Crossroads Consecrator. Yeah, I'm barely staying awake. Speech is not working. Soul Manipulation is our multicolor. Foundry Inspector is our artifact. And then we got a Sekishima, the Imposter. Good little value on the board. Grasp of Fate. And a Harmonic Sliver. Nice. From Time Spiral, uncommon. If this had been like red and black, this thing would be such a beast. Or even red and white, but green and white is like, yeah. They could have made that a better color, I think. Better color combo. Alright. Red and green would have worked. Anyways, Survive the Night. Adonto Vanguard, Nibliss of Dusk, Glacial Crasher, Infernal Scarring, Crippling Blight, Valakut Invoker, Hijack, Naturalize, and Thornscape Battle Mage. Oh boy, commons are bursting out everywhere. Selesnya Guildmage is our multicolor. Universal Automation is our artifact. Risk the Redeemed. More good hits. There we go. Aetherflux Reservoir in the same pack. What's our foil? A Pilipala. Untapped. Great mana. Great card. So, that was a hell of a pack right there. Risk the Redeemed and the Aetherflux Reservoir. Both valuable cards coming out of one pack. Can't beat that. Yeah, there's a reason these boxes have already skyrocketed in value within a couple days of release, because there's a lot of good stuff in here. Thraben Inspector, Encampment Keeper, Silent Observer, Syncopate, Nantuku Husk, Fatal Push. There we go. Good old Fatal Push. Great removal card. Valakut Predator again, Krenko's Command, Vastwood Gorger, Might of the Masses, Vengeful Rebirth is our multicolor, Suspicious Bookcase is our artifact, Release the Ants is the older card, I believe that's Morningtide, Eventide, one of those, and Evra Helicon Witness is our rare, and then a Sinew Sliver is our foil. This was one of the Planner Chaos cards that had the kind of shifted color scheme. I do like those. Planner Chaos was just awesome set. That, like I said, the whole Time Spiral, Future Sight, Planner Chaos block was a blast to draft. I was drafting every week during that whole block there, and it was just so much fun. Then the Kamigawa block, was also around that same time. I think it was right before or right after it. I think it was right after it, and that was a lot of fun too, with all the ninjas and stuff. Faith Feathers, Looming Altasaur, Trail of Evidence. Never leave a trail of evidence. Always clean up yourself. Divination. Return Sensuar. Rot Feaster Maggot. Ingot Chewer. Rummaging Goblin. Feral Prowler. Farseek. Bladewing the Risen is our multicolor. He's a fun card. Rogue's Passage is our land. Bear Cub. Good old Bear Cub. He's our old school card. That's from Portal Second Age, I believe. 1993 to 1998. Yeah. That's an old date on there. And he's worth a little bit too. Deadly Tempest is our rare. And then Scribe Ranger is our foil uncommon from Time Spiral. They put a lot of Time Spiral block stuff in here, which is perfectly fine with me. Because like I said, I really enjoyed that whole block. That was so much fun. Hyena Umbra, Paladin of the Bloodstain. I think my favorite two blocks were probably the Time Spiral block and the Mirrodin block to draft. Circular Logic, that's a good uncommon right there. Errant Ephemerin, Revenant, Fenhauler. Got cards falling everywhere. We might need to let's move some commons over here. Oh boy, these cards are so slippery. Everything's falling all over everywhere. Okay. Alright, I'm under control here. Crown Hunter, Hireling, Tarfire, Penumbra Spider, and Elvis Warrior. And then Jungle Barrier is our multicolor. Diamond Mare is our artifact. Ancient Den is our land. And then the Mirari Conjecture is our rare. And a Glittering Wish is our Future Sight rare foil. So there we go. Yeah, we are pulling a lot of rare foils in this box. But, unfortunately, no Mana Crypt. And it looks like with 2 packs left, I don't think I'm going to get my Mana Crypt. I have one of the original Mana Crypts, so I guess I'll just have to deal with that. Savannah Lion, Slash of Talons, Foil, Essence Scatter, Thornbow Archer, Shadowcloak Vampire, Ill-Tempered Cyclops, Suncrown Hunters, Thornhide Wolves, Deathhood Cobra, he's fun. Treacherous Terrain is our multicolor. I'll put a common in the uncommons. Oh, everything's going haywire. Treacherous Terrain, Blossoming Sand is our land. Eater of Days, speaking of Dark Steel and Mirrodin block, there's a good old Oh, we got a Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. There's some value. Oh, and a Myojin of Life's Web rare foil. So that was another good pack. Eater of Days and Kiki Jiki. Fun stuff there. Last pack. I think we're probably not going to luck out on the Mana Crypt. Boo. But as you can see, this box definitely paid for itself and then some. Probably about 3 times over. So, Alley Evasion, Sunrise Seeker, Frantic Search, Snapping Drake, Touch of Moonglove, Typhoid Rats, Timor Battle Rage, Swashbuckling, Search for Tomorrow, Carnivorous Moss Beast. Wow, none of the crop rotations at all in this box. That's not good. Blightning, hilarious name. Cool artwork too. Is our multicolor. Loxodon Warhammer's our artifact. Drum roll, please. Oh, Athreos God of Passage, the OG one. That's good hit. And then Two-Headed Giant. And we end with a Blighted Ancient foil common. So, we got another mythic here at the end. Kiki Jiki's a mythic too. I can put him over there. Did I miss any mythics? There's a lot of stuff happening in these packs. It's kind of hard to keep everything sorted right sometimes. Make sure there's no extra mythics in here that we missed. That's rare. That's rare. Rare. Sometimes I have trouble telling with the emblems. They're kind of a little too close together on the color scheme. But, yeah, looks like all rares. So, our mythics were pretty epic. We got the Kiki Jiki, the Athreos, the Marin of Clan Nel Toth, the Perforus, which is great, Maelstrom Archangel, Kargan Dragonlord, and the Sliver Hive Lord. So, great mythics. We got some other just amazing pulls. We got the Risk the Redeemed, which I got in the last box. We got the Aetherflux Reservoir, Birds of Paradise, the Enchanted Evening, and the Lotus Petal. We got the Intruder Alarm, and let's see how many rare and mythic foils we got here. So I don't know if we got any mythics, really, but we definitely got some rares. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 rare foils. Got the Myojin, Glittering Wish, Puka's Mischief, the Nezumi Shortfang, Spellweaver Volute, Norn's Annex, Bellfire Liege, Maronar, which is awesome, Norin the Wary, and the Mindslaver, great card, and Grand Architect. So we got 11 rare foils this box compared to the 2 last box. So there is some volatility in these boxes. I gotta tell you, there is quite a bit of variation between them because there's so many cards. I think it's like 1,800 cards or something. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uncommons, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commons. So this box, we only got 5 commons. Oh, I forgot the Intruder Alarm. 12 rares. 12 rare foils. What did I say? How many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 uncommons, and then only 5 commons. That's what I expected more from the other box, but it was kind of the complete opposite of that. So we got a lot of value in every slot in this box. We didn't get the Mana Crypt, but we still paid for the box a few times over. The Mana Crypt pretty much pays for the box plus some in one hit because he's like averages between 120 and 150, I think, from the one from this set, but he'll probably go up because Mana Crypt is always worth money. It's like a colorless, it's like 2 colorless Moxes on 1 card. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of this set and if you got to draft it and whether you like the convention version or the retail version better. Personally, I like the retail version because I think the playtest cards, I mean, they're kind of cool, but you can't play with them. They're not useful to me. I'm a player first and foremost, and I want cards I can play with, not cards that I can like collect and they look stupid. Anyway, I don't like the playtest cards. Ironically, it's pretty much the same set except this one's got the extra 161 foils in it. and these are like 150 bucks, and the other ones are like 500 bucks for the convention ones. So yeah, I'm going to go with the retail version. I like these much better. So check out some other videos while you're here, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. I really appreciate you guys watching. I know these are really long videos because I go through every single comment too, but I really appreciate you sticking around if you stuck around this far, and you guys have a great night. Thank you. Bye.